I'm Shelby Brenner with Gloss, and I'm here in Pentwater, Michigan today with Dean Jessup. Dean, can you introduce yourself for us, please?
Yeah, I'm Dean Jessup, Pentwater summer resident. After retirement, we moved here 20 years ago now, actually 20 years this fall, and I started coming here even in the mid-80s, 85, 86. Fishing was our passion, my family's passion, so we just kind of adopted this port and said, we like Pentwater.
So you told us a little bit about how you use the lakes. Do you want to elaborate on your fishing or other ways that you use the Great Lakes?
Right. Fishing obviously was the drive, and Pentwater being a port, it's a very easy fishing port. It's a short bit stretch out the channel to the big lake, so it's very easy, quick to get out to Lake Michigan fishing. But using the Great Lakes, boating, obviously evenings, go out, cruise for the sunset, just using the Lake Michigan resource. It's so easy here because it's such a short channel to use to get in and out. So that makes it very, very usable, very friendly, and perfect spot.
That's lovely. What kind of boat do you have?
I've got a 25-foot Albemarle made out on the East Coast, kind of a fishing design boat. That was my passion at retirement, to search for a fishing boat. And then obviously a pontoon boat for inland cruising out on the lake, kid and family time on that.
And your shirt says PSA, and I'm sure that's not public service announcement.
Well, sometimes it is, Shelby. No, I'm president of our Pentwater Sportfishing Association. It's an association that was started in the mid-80s, 1985 actually, and it's a group of our local fishermen, more recreational, but we do include our charter fishermen that are here, our members. So it's a mix, but we have a lot of events through the year, just fun activities. Our big event is on Memorial Day weekend, a 3-day fishing event. It's the largest amateur fishing event on this side of Lake Michigan, on this shore. We'll have, I don't know, 40, sometimes down in the upper 40s, 50, 60 boats entered from all around the state. North to Cadillac, down to Kalamazoo, Detroit area comes over. So we get a lot of activity. One of our focuses is teaching the young people coming up, trying to get them involved with only the fishing activity, but understand we do a lot of educational, understanding the resource that we have here with Lake Michigan. And then we do a special ladies only event, and they have to work the boat, work the rods, set, net, and catch the fish. That's a very competitive weekend with the ladies event.
I can imagine it gets pretty cutthroat to prove their stuff. Yeah. And what's your favorite thing to fish for? Do you have a couple of favorite things, or what do you focus on?
It basically follows the season. Okay. Of course, Chinook salmon are the kings. That's kind of the passion all year long. Once the coho salmon start moving in, they really are. If I had a choice fish for our eating pleasure, coho salmon is really the choice. We don't share that when we catch coho. That's like, okay, we keep that one. This time of year, steelhead the steelhead fishing here in the last 10 days have been really active. So it kind of follows the season. Kind of anything out there I can chase, that's the joy.
You go for it. Yeah. Cool. We got a hold of Dean this year because we know he's an active user of our information. We wanted to touch base with him. So Dean, how long have you been aware of the Great Lakes Observing System?
I know as soon as buoys became active out there as far as data and info, I'm not sure what the precursor was. We tagged in right away to follow those. Of course, one of our good news, bad news was for this year, we follow the Ludington buoy that's maybe 15 plus miles away. Without that, which this summer it was down for repairs, we were really kind of floating out there with no information, because on south it's clear down to Muskegon.
Wow.
And of course north is clear to Manistee. We use it to make a logical judge point of, we're going to run out this morning or not. what's the conditions, what's the potential. Surface temperatures are a large part of our fishing here, and seeing if we have cool water in, warm water, deciding that. And of course, the nice thing of the Ludington buoy, we had down temps, so we could judge what's going on with thermocline and where, because that drives fish where they're going to be. The new Seagull system has really been a great change and a great plus. I mean, all of the functions that are available, of course, just surface temp, but the wave temp, but we'll use, when we look like, oh wait, what's the distance of wave in that time frame? 2 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. You can tell, okay, are these just some light swells? Are these really choppy, hard waves? So all of those functions that are available through GLOSS are very useful. Surface temp, waves, wave distance, those are all very key factors that we use. So it's been something that you can quickly check. We get enough cell service here. It's a little spotty, but we get enough to pull it in even when we're out on the water. We were talking about the difference of the 2 points here, Big Sable Point and Little Sable Point, this natural feature, and Pentwater's at the back side of those 2 points. We're kind of the inland side. The wave action that'll happen between those points is just, it's important to have that information because it can be a wide variation. Or even, example, a storm coming in from the north, I can look at that Ludington buoy and say, oh boy, there's 4 footers hitting up there, and it can be 1 or less here, but you know it's coming and you can get wrapped up and get in. So those type things of knowing that maybe something's brewing, but you can look and find those online out on with your phone app has been a great addition and helpful. It's a safety thing.
For sure, yeah. We definitely say it's, part of recreational safety and making putting the information into hands of decision makers, and anyone can be a decision maker in this case, right? Anyone who uses the water makes a decision whether or not it's right for them. I'm curious, did you use GL buoys before, or did you find Seagull after using NDBC for a while?
Right. No, we were using the GL buoys, and then it all you lumped them together. Now it's on Seagull, and as an association, our fishing association, we promote everybody. They should know how that Seagull platform works, that they can check other locations too.
Absolutely, yeah. And if they have an account, they can favorite things or to have their settings, if they prefer. If they're Canadian, they want Celsius instead of Fahrenheit, for example. They can get that information as well.
Yeah.
So,
but no, Seagull has been an easy platform to navigate. It's not difficult. I'm an old guy, so having it very useful for us non-techies is very helpful. GLOSS has done a good job of expanding connections. It's not just one little focus, multiple groups, multiple entities coming together to try to get as much data as possible up and down the lake.
We believe that centralizing the information helps force multiply the reach it can have, from opposed to one little entity serving their data, which is valuable for those local stakeholders, but then getting it in a larger system, which we facilitate, makes it easier for others to use it as well, and provides, more can be better, and we believe it is in our case.
And we're very excited on the potential of having a spotter buoy. Having something here would be very, very helpful. Not only for traveling, even commercial boaters, but all our recreational boaters here.
I think this was great. Thanks, Dean.